morning Year 5 and welcome back to Dividing Fractions. Here's the answers to yesterday's task. Now I have shown the process that I went through for each one, and the last purple one is an acceptable answer, but I have simplified where I could in green as well. So either of those is fine. If you've simplified it as well, then well done. Okay, so all we're going to do today, because that's a brand new concept, is we're going to do the same concept today, but we're going to apply it to some problems. So a bit like I did yesterday, I'm just going to go through another one with you, and then you're going to have some problems to try yourself. So let's have a look at this problem. There were red and blue fish in a tank. 4/5 of the fish were blue. The blue fish were shared equally among 8 children. What fraction of all the fish in the tank did each child get? Now I am going to do a pictorial representation for you, just because some of you might still like to have that to support you in your maths, which is always fine. Just remember to try to do the abstract alongside. Oops. So there's my whole amount of fish. So 4/5. Now I am going to sort of guess here. There's my 4/5. 4/5 were blue. So 4 of those 5 equal parts are blue, which means the other 5th must be red, okay? And of those 4/5, okay, so this section here, it is then divided by 8, split into 8 equal parts, okay? And then one child gets one section. So how much is that section? Well, if we were to make this a whole, I'm doing it dotted because we're not counting them, I can see that that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 equal parts, and that's 1. So I think the answer is 1/10. I'm going to do the abstract as well over here, just to check. So we had 4/5 divided by 8, which is 1/8 of 4/5, which is 1 times 4, so multiply the numerators, over 8 times 5, multiply the denominators, which is 4/40ths, and then I can see that I can divide both those numbers by 4 to give me 1/10. Okay, fabulous. Now some of the questions you get today are going to have a little extension as well, which might pull on some previous understanding of fractions. So this one says, if there were 60 fish in the tank, how many of the fish were red? I'm just going to redraw my bar down here, and this is just something we've done before. Please do jottings and drawings if you need to support your understanding. So I'm saying that in my whole tank were 60 fish, and I want to know 1/5 of them are red. How many is that? Okay, so I need to find 1/5 of 60. So 60 divided into 5 equal pieces, and I know my times tables, so I know that 60 divided by 5 is 12. So there are 12 red fish in the tank, and I could go even further by saying that that means there were 48 blue fish as well. Okay, so today, same mathematical concept as yesterday, nothing different, except this time, instead of having a sheet of calculations, you've got a sheet of problems. It's exactly the same as yesterday. Have a go, and I'll be back tomorrow with your answers.